Man, he had like 4 dimensions, no less.
Yeah. And I'm not convinced he wasn't playing white.
We never saw it. He
Yeah.
probably wasn't. He probably didn't draft enough white to include it.
I'm not sure he drafted enough of...
Well, he was taking the best cards.
So he had a draft strategy very similar to us in Pack 1. And that's why we met in the loser's bracket of the Swiss tourney.
Exactly.
Now, if we can win this game, we will win 2 packs, which is like winning the first round of a 4-3-2-2, which we don't do that frequently.
Sure.
So if we can win this game...
So once again, John is trying to justify our existence. He's like, no. We aren't that bad. It's the same as this if this was this.
Yes.
If dogs learned to whistle, then they could make money too.
Dogs already probably can make more money than we...
Well,
certainly than we can off of the site. Would you like to mulligan to 6 cards? No, because we got a blood gift.
Finally,
and we're gonna use it. And then when we cast the other one, he's gonna
shit his pants. Is what he's gonna. You'd be like, how did these guys end up in the losers bracket?
Yep. He's going to give us one of those Luxac rants.
And John will be able to add it to the site.
Yep. We even have enough mana to cast everything in hand.
Neat.
So
Wish we had a few less gaps in our our curve, but
right. What do you think his other color is?
I think he's a mono black deck. No, he's not mono. I'm gonna go with red.
I was also thinking red, but since you went with that, I'll go green.
Oh, son of a bitch!
We can't even guess well.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
Blue was my first choice, and then I was like, there's no fucking way.
Didn't we already play someone who had black-blue?
Yeah.
Maybe that was our belief that only happens once.
All of reality is a single incident of anything.
Yep. I actually was kind of thinking black-white, but I was like, well, we're black-white.
Surely not.
Yeah. Moan of the
Put two 2/2 black zombie creatures. You can flash it.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Interesting. Counterspelled. Well, that was a happy coincidence.
Yep, that fills out the curve. I think we just keep attacking.
I'll totally chomp.
We'll trade. Then we're doing it on our terms instead of his.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Until we know that he has a...
You just want to get to the blood gift demon. I understand. It's cool.
Okay, and then I've read this several times, but I still don't know.
Will deal combat damage to a player. Instead, that player puts that many cards from top of his or her graveyard or library onto his graveyard. Or a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from his or her library. Exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature. Wow, we have the absolute worst deck for that card.
Yes, because we have so many creatures.
We need to get rid of that thing.
And that means that we have to block.
Yeah. So,
right.
Yeah, we have to... Well, we don't have to, but it's going to get way worse if we don't.
Right. But we only have to block his zombies.
Yeah, which everything he's had so far is zombies.
Right.
Fortunately...
At this point, I would probably say Monk, in case he can kill one of our creatures.
All right.
because this guy has a 2 toughness, so we could even use just our 2 spirits
Sure.
to double block if he attacked in. And if not, then we buy ourselves a turn. Suddenly we have a big flying demon and he has other issues.
Spirit. Oh, it's a
Right. Kind of like a blinking spirit.
blinking spirit.
I think I attack with the monk, but I want to cast the demon first to
Buff it.
make it larger. If he wants to.
So we're probably at that point where we're pinging ourselves for the point so we can draw a card, right?
Yeah, I say we draw the card at this point. I think attacking with those is what we want to do. Yeah.
Then we can stomp on the alchemist if he comes in and
Right. I mean, I'd trade the alchemist for the monk. If he's killed our monk, I'd trade it for the demon. Like, the alchemist scares me.
fair enough. What with our deck?
Yes. Yeah. Don't like that.
What just happened here?
Well, you did just.
Why didn't we take that card? We saw that card.
Yes.
I didn't know what it did. That was removal. We're dumb.
It's removal if something has died. So most of the time it's removal. I don't know. See if he wants to trade. Now the good thing is we could moment of heroism on our warden to trade it with to kill the banshee
Sure.
if he doesn't have some trick to get past. Oh, and he does have a trick. Okay, so that's dealing 6. Is it equal to its power? No, so it's dealing 4. So I could save it anyway.
Sure.
And then I think I'm okay trading it.
Get a bunch of life and
Yeah. And get rid of a 4/4 on his side. We have some good things coming online soon.
fair enough.
And this guy, because you don't deal damage, you can't deal damage and then blink. Like back when Blinking Spirit, when you could deal the damage and then
jump out.
It was just sick. Wow. And that was enough to make the guy quit. Well, we had a good run coming up.
Oh yeah.
No land and all sorts of danger. Okay. Probably the same thing.
Is there anything that's in our deck that is unlikely to work on him? I don't think so.
Yeah. And
All right,
We
yeah.
didn't see. Like he may have a mill theme, not just that zombie. But we didn't see it.
That zombie.
What's our chances of getting a plains?
The best of any card in the deck.
And then we won't mulligan. we will have 2 cards before.
See?
Yeah. Things work
Hey,
out.
what do you know? Statistics!
Oh, whoops, that's 2. Whatever. I'm not even going to fake that we have something.
No. We got nothing.
Yeah. Cobbled Wings is 1 to equip,
Yeah.
2 to cast. Okay. And see? It's just getting better and better.
We just keep learning?
We can cast everything in our hand now.
Well.
And next turn, this guy's facing a flying fox. So look out. You may have a hasty skeleton.
Yeah, come to Butthead.
But we have a flying fox. Bonds of Faith would be another answer to that zombie.
Sure.
So that's good to see. Although we may
Be slapping on that thing?
Bonds of Faith that, yeah. I think.
I'm not real super pleased with this. Zombie snake, though? What the hell?
Yeah.
It's not a zombie, it's just undead. It's an undead snake. This zombie fetish has gotten pathetic.
Yeah. They're just feeding the people.
He's got a zombie thing.
He does. Okay, so we go monk. And then next turn we'll have 6 mana so we can warden and give the monk the wings.
Sure.
If he attacks in and has not played that crazy zombie card, I probably would just let him through.
It is a crazy zombie card.
Yeah. So we need to cast this. Wings on him. All right. He has to.
Has to come up with something really quick.
Yep. It's this turn or
it's over!
Wow! Quickest round ever. And I don't think he had a horrible deck. I don't. Just everything I saw from him did not make me feel like what our last game was. Last game, I felt bad for the person. This game, this person knows what they're doing.
They just chose to play zombies anyway.
Right. And our deck beat him. So I don't think our draft was terrible. I think
no, it was not terrible, but it was not good either.
It was somewhere in between.
We probably should have taken those at the very least the Banshee. We should keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, no, the Banshee is good. I think what happened with the Banshee was it was in a pack that had
Like
maybe one of our demons. I mean, there was a lot of black in there. I know that for sure. Okay.
Sweet.
Well, 2 packs. That ain't bad. So, thank you for tuning in to Draft Beer Light. Light on the humor, heavy on the alcohol.
Something like that, yeah.
And next week, like we said, should be all back.
Should be
The
back.
band should be back together. And,
we'll be squatting in Bob's stinky, hot basement.
And Bob will probably have no idea what the cards are.
On a level that even I can't claim.
Right. And so we'll be able to talk about, the last 2 weeks of playing.
And make fun of him for being an ignoramus.
So business as usual next week on Draft Beer.